Okay, here we go again. So Bethesda has a situation. They responded to Microsoft basically taking away all the IPs. A note from Bethesda Game Studio. We love making these worlds as much as you love playing them. Today we want to share what's next for Bethesda Game Studios and what you can expect from us in the years ahead. Well, my guess is nothing. Because you're trash. You're literally trash. For 40 years. We built games that have entertained almost 500 million players. More than just games, these are worlds. Worlds for you to explore, shape and make your own worlds we return to together. Well, let's be fair. 500 million people? You might want to reduce that by half, because how many people have several versions of the same game just being re-released? I don't think that. I think all these numbers are in here. So it's not 500 million. It's not 500 million. I mean, their games are big, but they're basically just big in the West, I would say. That's my opinion, my humble one. That's what's driving us forward. We are investing more deeply in the worlds players love. Really? Giving creators a bigger role in their... Wait. Giving creators a bigger role in shaping their experiences and bringing our teams closer together so we can get our games into your hands sooner, support them longer and continue building them alongside you for decades to come. Building them alongside you for decades to come? Are they talking about all the modders that fix their games and mod their games to be better than they originally are? Because their games are... Let's be fair here. Bethesda games are mediocre. They are 5 out of 5s and not better. Then modders come and make them actually good. That's at least the... But at least in the past 15, 16 years, that's what, you know, it seems like they did. That's what's going on. Starfield continues. Oh, great. With over 17 million players logging almost 1 billion hours to date, I don't believe for a second that they have 70 million players on that game. You know what? And yes, this is a game I'm interested in playing. Multiplayer, even with this little player numbers. How was it called? Stellar? No? No? It's not Stellar Blade, sadly. What was it called? Starfield. Starfield. I mean, to be fair, the concurrent success is success. Player numbers are the same as Marathon or even higher. Let's see. Marathon. Yeah, see, it's about the same. They had a higher peak, but that doesn't matter. I mean, sure, they definitely had a couple million people buying the game, but not 17. I don't believe that for a second. Maybe they had so many people play it because it was on the Xbox Game Pass or something like that. You know, where they could play it for free. That would explain the amount of players. But I can also tell you definitely that the majority of these players, I mean, look at this. No one is playing this game. almost no one is playing this game. Because it's not that great. Where were we? Starfield remains an important part of our future. If you say so. As we enter year 3, we will continue expanding these settled systems with new stories. What do you mean new? It's basically no old stories. Targeted gameplay improvements and additional updates while preparing for the launch of new Starbound content next year. What will it bring back? I don't know. 100,000 people, and then they just leave again because it's shit, like everything you do. More than 40% of players already customize the experience through creations, mods, and we will continue investing in creators and giving players new ways to make Starfield their own. What does that translate into for you? For me, this translates to more mods you can pay for. That's what this is. There will be more mods for you to pay. Yeah. It's Bethesda. It's Bethesda, of course. Created by players. Told you. Told you. We have believed from the beginning that our worlds belong not only to the people who make them, but also to the people who play them. AKA, oh, you paid for the game? Oh yeah, it's yours. Which is not what they mean. Because they are now with Microsoft, and Microsoft don't believe in things like that. That's why we have long provided players with the tools to create their own experiences. You are supporting modding actively? I've never heard of that. Dating back to the Morrowind construction sets. Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong. This year marked another major milestone for creations with its expansion to Fallout 4. So you were lying. They literally said, oh yeah, we have this in forever in all our games. But oh yeah, now we bring it to Fallout 4. Man, those lying bitches. Joining Skyrim and Starfield. Okay, but what about Oblivion? One paragraph full of lies. Full of lies. We are proud to say creators have already earned more than $10 million in royalties from their work. I told you. Paid mods. Paid mods. Oh, you want bigger. And it's not even the mods that people want, you know. Super hot chicks. I bet you can't have that. Because it's against our policies. You can't do that. So all the characters have to be ugly as fuck. Because that's what modern audiences want, right? Fuck you, people. The future of Fallout. They lost the rights to that. So let's see how they spin that. Fallout is one of our biggest priorities today. Really? Really? Fallout 5 remains our long-range destination. I've never heard of that before. That's in development or planned to come out anywhere, anytime soon, or at all. And we have multiple Fallout projects in active development right now. Okay. Good. I get, but is it? Fallout 76, I mean, that can, by the way, mean anything. That they are literally sitting there and developing assets and shit like that, making levels, or they are just talking about it. Because talking about it is also developing it. Fallout 76 continues to be home to millions of players exploring home to millions of people. Where were we? Fallout 76 continues to be home to millions of players exploring Appalachia together. With nearly 73 updates released to date, the journey is far from over. In fact, we have a major Fallout 76 expansion planned for next year. Raven Rock, the prequel, great, story to Fallout 3. Okay. Why can't that be its own game? I wonder why. Fallout 4, the most award-winning game in the franchise, just celebrated its 10-year anniversary and recently passed over 35 million copies sold, continuing to attract a new audience every year. Does it? I wouldn't even be sure about that. We also know many players want to revisit previous Fallout experiences. Oh baby. Yeah, I guess, oh yeah, we are making remakes or something like that. We are not announcing any dates today. Of course not. I mean, you are bad at announcing anything. We have been working on remasters for both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. But will the games be good? I have played Fallout 3, I hated it. I played 8 hours of Fallout 3, I hated everything outside of the vault. Everything in the vault was fun. Outside the vault was horrible. Fallout Shelter continues to be the most popular way to experience Fallout on the go, with more than 250 million players. There's more ahead for Fallout Shelter, including new seasons. So their mobile game has seasons, great. An unscripted Fallout Shelter television project is also in an unscripted Fallout Shelter television project is also in the works with our partners at Amazon Studios EU and Kilter Films. Never heard of Kilter Films, with Amazon Studios? Yeah, EU. Yeah, no. I wouldn't work with them. We would like to congratulate Killer Films and Amazon Studios on the 10 Enemy nominations for Fallout Season 2. Production on Season 3 is already underway. Okay, so that show is successful. I've watched most of the first season and then I lost all interest because of it's whatever. It's not interesting to me at all. I think you have to kind of be a fan of Fallout to like the show. I was like sitting there, yeah, whatever. And we won't host a traditional Fallout Day broadcast this year. We are already planning some, and while we won't host a traditional Fallout Day broadcast this year, okay. We are already planning something special for Fallout's 30th anniversary in 2027, when Fallout Day will be celebrated live in Washington DC. Oh yeah. Who cares? Do you guys care about this? Does anyone care about anything this studio does? Studio collaborations. They call it collaborations. We call it you have taken the rights away. Have taken your rights away from your IPs there. Oh Jesus, my throat is already completely dry. I just saw something very, very bad. Creation Engine 3. Everything to its time. Studio collaboration. The Wasteland continues to expand as we team up once again with our longtime friends at Obsidian Entertainment. Weren't that the guys that made Baldur's Gate 3? I am not 100% sure. We are happy to confirm they are working with us on a new Fallout project. We have more to share in the future. Sure. We are also bringing our teams closer together across Bethesda. ZeniMax Online Studios will partner closely with Bethesda Game Studios on the Elder Scrolls franchise. This way they all coming after the Elder Scrolls Online team got fired. Yeah. The Elder Scrolls franchise, while continuing to deliver incredibly new experiences for the Elder Scrolls Online. Season 1 Return of the Thieves Guild recently launched, and the team has more planned for the future. By aligning more directly across the franchise, we can create even better experiences for players. Is that a new team that works on the game? Because I would have guessed that the game would shut down soon, now that the studio doesn't exist anymore. That's the thing that would make the most sense, right? That the game will shut down. I don't know. Bringing our teams closer together is helping us build a stronger foundation for everything we can create next. So what I get out of that is a bunch of people are being fired and the remaining people will be put together into less teams because they don't have enough people anymore for all the teams, and that makes it better. Okay. That's literally what this is. This is oh yeah, we fired a bunch of people and create new teams with the remaining people. This is literally what this is. There's nothing more to this. The Elder Scrolls and beyond. The foundation extends beyond our teams to the technology tools and systems that will power the next generation of Bethesda RPGs. You remember last year, I think it was, or it was right after, but very shortly after Starfield came out, that they said, oh yeah, we will change engine to Unreal Engine and use that in the future. Remember that, right? Our teams are now developing the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on Creation Engine 3. Oh no. Shared technology platform. We have been building since Starfield's launch. It allows our team to support multiple projects simultaneously. What? With new tools, rendering and systems that define our games. What? That makes no sense to me. What do they mean by that? Is it something like, oh, now we can work on several projects at the same time with this engine? But why wouldn't you be able to do that with the old engine? It makes no sense. Am I misunderstanding this? Or is the phrasing just in a way to make people misunderstand things? Or is this just PR? Might just be PR. Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production. They are talking about it. They're making some art sketches to see where to go. Yeah. The Elder Scrolls 6 is our primary development focus today. With the majority of our team currently working on the next chapter of the franchise. With over 65 million copies sold, players are still exploring Skyrim 15 years later. But we know it's been a very long wait for the sequel. The next chapter is on the way. We are where we planned to be, loving how it looks and playing it every day. Really? I thought it's still in development, so how are you playing it every day? Oh, this is such a marketing thing. The road ahead. The road ahead. Oh, I wonder what's coming. Across Bethesda Game Studios, we are building for the future of Fallout, The Elder Scrolls and Starfield. Fallout 76. I wonder how the future of Starfield looks. Yeah, looks like. I wonder. Is there even a future? I can see that they make substantial money from selling DLC to, I don't know, 100,000 people? I don't see that. We are investing in our technology. Your technology is shit. And it's shit for decades. Bringing teams closer together. A lot of people got fired, so we have to merge teams. Supporting our live games. What else would you do? You have no choice. Expanding into new forms of entertainment. Oh, that's 100% just. That's just PR. They're just there to do this part. Expanding into new forms of entertainment is just there to sound good. Yeah, that's all that this is. And developing the next generation of Bethesda RPGs. What RPGs? You haven't made an RPG since Skyrim. Or Fallout 3, or whichever came last. We couldn't be more excited for what's ahead and wanted to share as much as we could today. We can't thank you enough for all you have given to us and these worlds. And we can't wait to continue them together with Bethesda Game Studios. So this entire article is people got fired, entire studios got fired and closed down. Teams are merging because we have to save money and people got fired. But oh look, it all looks good because we are working on new stuff. And we are, oh look, we are supporting the stuff that's already out. We continue to do that. I mean, I'm really curious how they support the Elder Scrolls Online when the entire studios got fired. Now that is the main thing here, where I'm curious. How do they do that? Is it a complete new studio? Or is it a small team and a different studio? I have no idea what they are doing there. I would be surprised if that game will just shut down and go into maintenance mode now and then shut down in a year or something like that. Because they already had bad press by laying off the studio, so they don't want to just shut down game because that would be even more bad press for them. So they do that in half a year. Also, they are obviously going back on their, oh yeah, we are now using Unreal Engine because, oh, creation engine 3, oh great. Oh, great. I swear to God, if the first game comes out with Creation Engine 3 and it just looks like the Creation Engine 2 game, I think Bethesda should just shut down then. If the Creation Engine 3 graphics aren't on a level where they can at least compete, they don't have to be as good as Unreal Engine 5, right? But they have to be able to kind of compete with them. Then what was the point? What was the point? Because we have to keep in mind, Creation Engine 3 2 games. Graphically, they look worse than good, really well optimized and well done Unreal Engine 3 games. Unreal Engine 3 games look way better. The Batman Arkham whatever games that came out on PS3 times, right? They look way better than everything that came out with Creation Engine 2. Those games look better than fucking Starfield. And Starfield came out in 2023. What is this? Now, if a Unreal Engine 3 game is graphically, like Starfield, then yeah, I would be fine with it because it's Unreal Engine 3, so it looks really good for being Unreal Engine 3. But yeah, no. How about no? So yeah, this is the basically the roundup of this. A lot of people got fired. We are merging teams. We are guess we don't use Unreal Engine. We just make our own engine, the third version of the Creation Engine. Great. I can see this working out. I don't think this will be a good thing. The Creation Engine 3. I think that thing will suck. I think it will be really bad. Just like 2, you know. And fundamentally, that's it. Yeah. We are in trouble, but hey, they fundamentally just took all the negative press, all the negative things that happened, and said, "Oh yeah, this stuff is actually good." That's what this is. That is literally what this is. Just making all the bad things seem to be good. Isn't that funny? Yeah. And with that, we are at the end of this video, my friends. And if you want to see more like this, subscribe. If you liked it, give it a like. And let me know in the comments, what do you think is going to happen with all this crap? What is going to happen? Let me know. See you next time. Bye bye.